our 2015 Valedictorian, Bethany Reeves.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is a night of many endings. It represents our transition to adulthood. No longer will we call Cornerstone home. We are moving on, branching out, spreading our wings. Tonight may be the end of our time as high schoolers, but it's the beginning of our next great adventure. Wait, what's that? You've heard this before. Let me start over. Ladies and gentlemen, each of us has a story. Within that story are joys and sorrows, ups and downs, twists and turns. These moments all work together to bring us here, where we are today. Tonight, one chapter of our lives may be drawing to a close. As our author finishes the final sentences, our heart rate quickens. Is this the end of the story? Don't worry, you can let out your breath. It's not the end. There's a new chapter coming. It's kind of scary. What's going to happen? All of our hopes and fears may be waiting for us, just a few pen strokes away. What? Not again. This is too cliche. Well, let me try a different analogy. Tonight, we are all ships in a harbor. We've been fitted with the best equipment. We're ready for the voyage. But until we move, we're going to stay put anchored safe near the dock. It takes courage to set out on our journey. What may we encounter? Vicious tempests, terrible creatures, dreaded pirates. But if we never weigh anchor, we may spend the remainder of our lives sitting in the harbor, wasting our potential. What choice do we have? We must sally forth boldly, doing the things that others only dream of. Oh, that's another one, isn't it? Wait, you want to hear my story?
Yeah!
Well, if you insist. My story begins in the middle of a hot Sacramento summer. I was born into a Christian home with Christian parents, the first of a long line of daughters. It would be easy to look back on my childhood, full of storybooks and make-believe, and to forget all the bad parts. Growing up, I memorized the books of the Bible and the Ten Commandments. I could recite John 3:16. I knew all the right answers in Sunday school. I asked Jesus into my heart when I was really little, and from then on, I was good to go. I had my problems, but hopefully you wouldn't notice. I was ornery with my mom, but only at home. Yeah, I did call my sisters names, but I'd hurry to say sorry before they could tattletale. Around everyone else, I was good. The perfect little girl who always said please and thank you. At least, that's what I was going for. I wanted people to see the best of me. Occasionally, I'd get out of line. Got a few detentions in elementary school, but I always showed that I was sorry. I really did love to learn, but that translated over to me raising my hand to answer every question. I wanted to get attention and praise. When I was in 5th grade, my Sunday school teacher wanted to talk to me after class. I was curious, but not nervous. Where should I be? She asked me if I knew what the word complacence meant. I shook my head. She got me a dictionary, and I looked it up. It meant to be satisfied with yourself. She asked me if I was complacent. I wasn't sure what she was aiming at. She told me that to her, it seemed like I tried to look good on the outside, but that my heart wasn't in the right place. My face grew red. She didn't think I was perfect. She thought that I had a problem. It was not what I had expected to hear. She had blown my cover. I didn't realize the truth of that conversation all at once. It came, little by little, through the teaching of many others that God placed in my life. I knew what justification by faith was. Faith plus nothing. I'd heard it all. But I had been hoping that my outward show would make me a better person somehow. I had to learn that the only claim to righteousness that I had came through Jesus Christ. As I said, it was a process. I was constantly being reminded of it and having to shift my focus off myself yet again. A lot of it came through reading and hearing God's word. Some of it came through my relationships with people, too. I learned that I could admit to having real problems, and that they still loved me. But even more than that, God, who knows my deepest sins, still loves me. He won't just abandon me after committing one sin too many. He is faithful when I am faithless. I've been blessed far more than I deserve. God has given me a strong family to support me. Without them, there is no way I would be here today. God has used my friendships to bring me closer to Him. Also, I've been surrounded by countless adults who have been examples and mentors to me. I thank God for your love and patience. God gives us all different kinds of talents. It's true, mine do tend towards the academic realm, but it would be wrong to think that I'm any more gifted than my classmates. If you're having trouble with your derivatives, talk to Alex. If you're feeling a little down, Megan will cheer you up in no time. If you want to discuss video game worlds, why, it's your man. Kayla knows how to fix you up if you're not feeling well. Becca is one of the best soccer players I know. Quentin comes up with profound statements out of the blue. If you need encouragement, Bree knows just what to say. If you want a good conversation, Bill has an opinion on almost everything. Jessie is a constant source of great piano music, and Tiffany never fails to liven up the room with her somewhat delayed laughter. These people up here with me are diverse. No two of us are alike. We have some brilliant musicians. We have some star athletes. We have some world-class nerds. But we are more than our labels. We are young people, full of potential, ready to make our mark on the world. I'd like to stand in front of you all and say confidently that we are the future shapers of America, that we are tomorrow's politicians, CEOs, celebrities, and the like. But statistically speaking, it's probably not true. We're just 11 kids about to be released into the big world. More likely, we'll go to college, get a career, get married, and start a family. Most of us will never see our face on a magazine cover. Few of us will ever end up on TV. We probably won't stop crime or cure cancer. But does that mean that we won't change the world? We may not spend our lives in the spotlight, but throughout Earth's history, God has used His faithful followers to accomplish His plan. Noah, Abraham, Moses, David, were these men chosen for their bravado and charisma? No. They had faith. God used them, and the world will never be the same. Why should we be different? Our life's value isn't measured by the size of our checkbook or by the letters after our name. If we honor God, everything we do has value. Whether it's filing taxes or folding laundry, it will be important if we do it for God. Tonight is a turning point. We are leaving Cornerstone. Most of us won't have Bible classes every day. It's up to us now. Will we let the cares of the world strangle our feet? Or will we stay rooted in the truth? Our time at Cornerstone has been our training. We have been instructed and equipped with what we need to combat the enemy. Now we're being set out into battle. The stakes are high, but with God's help, we will overcome. Thank you all for spending the evening with us. You've touched our lives more than we will ever know. May God bless you richly.